Good morning. It's time for the word of the day. Today's word is aspire. All right, so aspire. This word means to have great ambition, to desire strongly. So it is a verb and it has to have an object, meaning you have to aspire something. Like you can't just say, I aspire. You have to, I aspire to greatness. I aspire to be a doctor. I aspire to have a great day today. You have to aspire to something. And then, like most everyone else, I was very sad to learn about Chadwick Boseman's passing, but I want to remember him for all of his positive and wonderful things he brought this world. And he is definitely someone who I aspire to be like. Not to be an actor, but to be the kind of person who gives more of myself, who gives more than I take. All right, so aspire. Like I said, it's a verb. To have great ambition, desire strongly. I desire strongly to live a life where I give more than I take. All right, here are some connections. Every time. I can never get it. Come on. Yay, we did it. Okay, aspire. Now, this is a quote from Chadwick Boseman that I thought related to the idea of aspire, so I wanted to share this with you. The only difference between a hero and the villain is that the villain chooses to use that power in a way that is selfish and hurts other people. So how that connected to aspire for me is that if you want to aspire to be a hero, then you need to have aspirations that aren't selfish, aspirations that are giving, aspirations that are generous. All right, synonyms and antonyms. Synonyms: desire, aim, pursue. So I desire to live unselfishly. I aim to live a generous life. Pursue. I pursue opportunities to help others. Antonyms: decline and descend. So you can tell that this is a very positive word, aspire, because the antonyms are negative words. Curricular connections. I hope that learning to read and write effectively will help you achieve all you aspire to achieve. So the idea is that in this world, in order to navigate all the things that are happening, you need to be able to read critically and then express yourself, often through writing or at least through words in some way. And so I hope this class helps you with that to help you achieve what you aspire to achieve. STEAM connections. STEAM connections. So every year we have a STEAM career day to inspire students to aspire for a career in STEAM. So the word aspire and inspire, they're very similar, but inspire is something that like happens to you. So like something inspires you. Aspire is something you do. So like I am inspired, I aspire to. So aspire is something like outward. It's something that you want to do that's beyond where you are right now. And a couple quick examples. So I have another quote from Chadwick Boseman. I don't know what your future is, but if you are willing to take the harder way, the more complicated one, the one with more failures at first than successes, the one that's ultimately proven to have more victory, more glory, then you will not regret it. This is your time. And that just made me think of aspiring to greatness. And it also made me think of Odysseus because he is definitely on a path that is more complicated, that has more failures than success, but he will ultimately be victorious. And this is kind of the idea of a hero. What do you aspire to be or do? So one of my aspirations is I aspire to inspire. As a teacher, I aspire to inspire. What that means is when I'm teaching you, I want you to have ideas. I want you to have thoughts. I want you to feel empowered. I want you to feel good. This is one of my favorite quotes. The learning process is something you can incite, literally incite like a riot. What that means is when I'm teaching you, I can like spark something within you that will make you run wild with desire and aspirations. And that's from Audre Lorde. One more example. All right, aspire to tell the truth. And this is just another example from a book that I reread this summer, Ta-Nehisi Coates' Between the World and Me, an excellent book. In Between the World and Me, author Ta-Nehisi Coates aspires to tell his 15-year-old son the truth about living as a Black man in America. As a college student, Coates aspired to uncover the true history of Black people in the world. He hoped to find a single story of Blackness, but instead he found multitudes. So in this book, the author is narrating 3 letters to his son, and he talks about his experience in college and about how he went to an HBCU. He went to Howard, and he went there, and he just spent all this time in the library, and he was just trying to learn everything about Black history that he hadn't been taught. Anyway, so that was Aspire. And I hope that you found a little bit of inspiration within this word of the day. And I want you to think about what you aspire to be or to do. And that is going to be our word cloud for this morning. So let's have a great day. Let's all aspire to greatness.